It's time for some football. Welcome to Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second down carry for Jones. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26, and that's going to give the Vikings the first down. McCarthy looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To do it. They give to Jones, right side. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line, knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing it deep off his back foot. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right past.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt hanging for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way He's telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Daniels from the pistol. Completed to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Steady.
Now Daniels on 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's all the way across midfield, down to inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running a screen now for Jones. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Taken in by Felton, left side. And they'll get him down right along the line, so no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. So we're through one. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Vikings.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Now it's McCarthy. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
That one connects. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Jones. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. Jones, touchdown. Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
14. Commanders nothing.
Have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60. Ready? Panther 60. Panthers.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He finds him over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Bronco 80, go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down. Now again up the middle to Jones. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, he's after behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Jones once more. He'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Lucky Lou there for the tackle. We hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Vikings looking to add to their advantage. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. They'll have the first down and even more. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Fighting forward for about 7. Nearly got that first. Now we're going to see if they try for it on 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. One last play before the break.
Ready. 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. Low left side. Grabbed by Allen. And he's going to have this up near the 40. Just a little bit short of it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Here we go. 2nd and 9. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10 now from the 30.
79 Broncos. 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels off the play action. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
60 average. Warriors 70.
Daniels is going to throw again. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Cowboy 80.
Working inside the red zone. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McAllister now to return. Jukes one defender. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Here's 2nd and 14. Short pass brought in. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Turn to Mason on 3rd down. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Fields this at the 19. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Ready.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and short, Daniels. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Washington Commanders.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Cheeto there, Rousier, they're on the tackle.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
60 Bobcat. Tracking 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's his running back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Cowboy 80.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain.
Ready up.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
18, 2. Ready up.
Daniels now. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. The play fake. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Another try following the sack. Go left side, brought in by Hawkinson. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Commanders pick this one up. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Bronco 80. Lightning 18. Mustang 19.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Completed to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's complete to Lane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
60, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
On first down, here's Daniels. Finds his back complete. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Mason on second down. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strap. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. And they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
Mason gets it on the counter. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
2nd and 8. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He'll throw it. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's able to hit Felton. This is Cost. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Taken in by Felton, left side. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Vikings losing by 7. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now we'll give it to Mason. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tony now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther leading. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. That was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 28-yard line.
Ready. Check. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up the defense. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Trap 60, Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! shy of the 25 after that tackle.
First and 10. Their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy has a big strike to Addison. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. The catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. You just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Here he is to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. And that tackle forces the turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready? Panthers, ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chased out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. McAllister now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime. Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Another run for Mason. And a decent run. Gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
First drive of overtime and a little risk of stalling out now. Got to get 4 here on third down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Mason gets it from the gun. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up second and 3.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down, it's Mason. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running once more with Mason. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Washington calls it second timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing now. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings break the tie and go up by 6. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Challenge has been laid down, partner. And it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Fields this one at the 3.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay,
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
18, right here.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
60 Bobcat. Here we go. Start. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
On the gun, it's Daniels. And almost threw another one. he continues making risky decisions with the football.
This offense just got let off the hook with that one. A pick ends this game. A drop pick, well, gives this offense a little extra life. It's kind of like an error in baseball, and you see it all the time. That opponent takes advantage when you can't complete the play. Let's see if the offense can do the same.
Past the 60, past the 60. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready.
Looking to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave them a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. But if they don't come through on this 4th down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself, just do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more and bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout, as they'll have none remaining in OT. First down, ball at the 36.
Cup 19. Get it. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
Again, Daniels to the air. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Let's go 19.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.